So tell me everything, Leo.
Well, my parents are arguing, and then I heard they mentioned my name.
Yeah.
And then I went for a walk with my dad, and he told me not to worry about it. He told me forget about it, but
Forget about it?
they mentioned my name, so something must be up.
That must be really worrying. How can you forget it if they mentioned your name in an argument?
Yeah, and then when I went for the walk with my dad, he was saying that both him and my mum were complaining that I'm doing YouTube and they don't like it. But they don't like me doing it, and I think that's what the argument was about. They're not happy with me doing it, they don't like it, but if it's something that I love, why are they bothered about that?
Exactly. You're happy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're happy doing it.
And that's my point.
Yes, they're your parents, and they, on some level, know what's best for you, obviously. They know you more than anyone does. But to choose what makes you happy and what does not, that is where they cannot. You know what's best for you, and you love YouTube. You're amazing at it. You put so much time and energy and commitment and post and video every day, Leo. And you love it.
Yeah.
Do you know how rare and incredible that is?
Yeah.
It is.
It feels like I explain that to them though, but they don't get it. They just disagree with me. Anything I say.
They don't have to get it, as long as you get it.
I do.
And that's what matters. That's what's so important, and hold on to it. Okay? They'll understand soon enough. They will. They'll see. Is there anything else on your mind, Leo?
There is one more thing.
Yeah?
It was actually last night.
Last night?
I had this dream. And I still don't understand where I was, or I don't even know what happened.
What did it feel like?
It felt like I was still asleep. I've just never had a dream like this before, and it's starting to scare me and it's starting to stress me out, and it's all I've been thinking about.
Do you think it could actually happen? Tell me more about the dream then.
Well, I woke up, I just got off the floor.
Floor?
Yeah, I was laying in the grass.
Oh.
And I don't recognise this place at all. And it looked like I was in the middle of a forest or woods or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I started walking, and I was just following this one path. It was like it was leading me somewhere, but I didn't know. I was just...
Right.
I just kept following this path.
Yeah.
And then it led me to this massive field.
Do you feel like you were being taken there by something?
A little bit actually, yeah, now thinking about it.
Yeah.
But that's not even the weird thing.
What was the weird thing?
In the middle of this field, there was this cloaked figure.
Cloaked figure?
I came for
Why was it? Do you know who it was? Or was it? Do you know them? Do they seem familiar? Or what did you do then after seeing this figure?
Well, I wanted to know what it was and why it was there.
Yeah.
So I started walking closer to it.
What did it do? Did it stay there? Or?
But there was this noise. I don't know if the cloaked figure was making the noise or if it was my mind, but it sounded like people were talking in my head.
Yeah.
But it was getting louder as I walked towards it.
Stop!
Do you recognise the voices?
No, but there was just so many.
What were they saying?
There was so much, and I was just worried if this cloaked figure was going to do something if I actually got stood right next to him. But I don't know if it was him making them noises, but it sounded like there was like 10 other people there with me, but there wasn't.
You know, it was only a dream, Leo. No matter what those voices said, no matter how bad they were or how scary they were, they're dreams, and some dreams are just there to scare you. It's not real. Okay? It isn't real.
Yeah, no, but it definitely wasn't good.
Yeah.
When I finally stood face to face with whatever this was, the whispers were really, really loud. And I could feel my hairs at the back of my neck stand up. I was literally stood there. I couldn't move. I couldn't feel myself. It felt real, but I know it was a dream, because I mean, I don't even know. It was like it was tormenting me. With all these bad thoughts and all these negative things and all these negative whispers, it was like it was tormenting me. And I just stood there staring into its soul. But I don't know what I was looking at. It didn't have a face.
Quite the smirk.
That sounds really personal and scary. What kind of things were they saying? Have you always thought these things, or is it just in this dream?
I mean, I've never really told anyone, but yeah, I've had bad thoughts about myself. And I didn't want to tell you because I know how you would react. You don't like me saying negative things about myself, but I just, from this dream and now thinking about my whole life and everyone I've met and everything I've done, I just feel like I don't belong here. I just feel so different to others, and let's face it, I've not made many friends. No one really cares about me. Maybe whatever this cloaked figure was and all these whispers, maybe it's all true.
It is not true. Like I said earlier, it is a dream. And yes, I don't like you talking bad about yourself, Leo, but that doesn't mean I don't want you to talk to me about it. I'm here for you. I'm your best friend. This is what I'm here for. Tell me how dark it gets. Okay?
I was just scared to tell you, because I know you don't like me talking negative, about myself especially, and I just didn't want to scare you with this dream.
You don't like me talking negative about myself, right? How would you react if I turned around and said everything you're saying right now? You'd think they're not real.
Yeah, I would to say the same that you just told me.
Exactly, you think, I'm a good person, I deserve you. Why is it different if it's you instead of me? These are not real. These are not real. It's a bad dream. That's all it is. And I am always here to hear everything that goes on in your head, good or bad. And you don't need loads of people to be friends with. Who wants loads of people? Honestly. And I mean this in the most positive way possible. Who needs lots of friends? Anyways. Because, like, what's a big friend group if you can't talk to them or trust them? And whereas you and me, we get to hang out and get to know each other even more every single day. And I would rather have you than loads of people.
Really?
Because, you know me.
Yeah.
You know me, I know you. And that just makes hanging out incredible because we don't even have to think about it. We don't, and I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
That is what's important, and that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on the good things, and I know that's, harder to do than said.
Yeah.
But it's a mindset, it's practice.
It just doesn't help having that argument with my dad and about my career and stuff, and I know they're worried that my parents, they're gonna worry, but I just feel like I've not achieved anything. And let's face it, if I die tomorrow, no one's
Wait,
gonna
no,
care.
don't even finish that sentence. Do you really think that, Leo?
Well, I mean, look at the dream.
Look at me. Look at me. Would I be okay? I'll turn up to your funeral, I'll go, woo! Yay, he's gone, everybody! No, I would not. Okay? I wouldn't. Because I don't know what I'd ever do without you. And like I said, it's a fucking dream. It's just a dream. And if you genuinely think that, I will go into that fucking dream and beat that shadow figure for you. And then if you still think that, I'll beat you as well. I will. Okay? Because I know it's genuinely so fucking hard. It's so hard to live every single day. But you've got to do it. If not for you, at least for me, for a little while until you can get back on your 2 feet. Okay? But you've got to keep going. You have to. Come here.
It just feels though that I've disappointed you, just disappointed my parents, and maybe they're right, maybe it's not a career, maybe I'm not going to get anywhere with it.
That's not true. Don't be so fucking stupid, Leo. You are not stupid, okay? I admire you, I do. I could never, ever be disappointed in you because you're the only person I look up to. You've helped me out so much. It's ridiculous. And I did media. I did the media course because, I wanted more experience, but I was scared because I was going to uni, I was moving away, I had no friends. Let's face it, I had no friends back here. I had people that were there for me, but I didn't have friends. And so I did the media course because I'm a perfectionist and I felt like I wasn't doing well. And then I met you and I met Gracie, and it was the best year of my life. It was. And there was this one day where you and Gracie weren't in, and I didn't know what to do. You were the only people there for me, and the thought of that day is, yeah, I don't like it. And the fact that I then left for uni, and Gracie thought she didn't need us anymore. And you're doing the course on your own. And look at you now.
I don't know what it's like.
Look at you now. You are doing your YouTube. You're doing lives every single day. You're working your fucking arse off. You're going to college every single day, working your arse off. You've stayed in contact with me. You've shown me I do have a friend. And I don't just have a friend. I have my soulmate. Literally. I could never be disappointed in you. And people come and go. We've seen that. We've experienced that firsthand, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But this is so much more better.
Yes.
This is worth it. This is all worth it. And you are going to leave college soon, successful. Because that's just what you are. You're amazing. You work hard. And I'm so proud of you.
Honestly though, I'm just lost for words. I wouldn't be on this course still if it wasn't for you. I was planning to leave, because the whole thing we had with Gracie,
Yeah.
and the whole thing with you, and it was really difficult, you leaving for uni, it was.
I wouldn't have gotten through uni without you. Honestly, people said it would be the most amazing time of your life. You'd go out, you'd meet loads of new people, and it's going to be incredible. No one ever told me how hard it was. And no one ever told me, what if I don't meet my people? And that doesn't scare me, because you've always just been there for me. And why do I need to meet people if I've got you? I know that's like, not going out there, but I am going out there, and I'm just not meeting people who are like you. Literally, when I meet people, it's just like, are they like Leo? Are they as good as Leo? And if they don't measure up to how good of a person you are, then I don't need them. I don't. Yeah.
I'm so unbelievably lucky to have someone like you. I've never felt complete if I didn't have a partner, a love interest. But because I found you, maybe I don't need that. Maybe I don't need that at all. I wouldn't have got through this year without you. And yes, I've been on my own, and yes, you've been at uni. But I would never let you go, because how much you've helped me over the past year. I knew you was me, and I definitely now know you are my soulmate for sure. And sometimes I'm just lost for words. I could sit here all day and say how much you mean to me.
Honestly, same.
But I am just lost for words, because it don't feel real when I'm with you, because it's so fun. And yes, we're adults now.
Yeah.
But when I'm with you, it don't feel like that. It don't feel boring. It's always fun, and it feels like a dream when I'm with you. Every time, I would never get bored of you either. Because I feel like we've got a lot of relationships and friendships now, they just get bored and move on.
Yeah.
But with us, I wouldn't have us any other way.
Me neither. I wouldn't at all. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so lucky. And this is perfect. This is perfect. I can't wait for the future.
I just want to spend it with you no one else. And yes, I doubted myself. And yes, I wanted loads of friends. But I don't need that.
No.
I've got you.
And if you do find people that are genuinely there for you, then hold on to them as hard as you can, as tight as you can, but don't ever hold on to the wrong people, because you do not deserve that. You're too good for them. Okay?
So are you. I'll always be here for you. No matter what comes our way, no matter how far you go or how far I go, I'll always be there for you, no matter what.
Always.
I love you.
Oh God.